Hey, today we're going to be teaching y'all how to use a tripod and all the different functions of a tripod and different uses for once you get the tripod set up and different things you can film and do with a tripod.
So with a tripod, it's going to have usually 3 different legs because it's a tripod. And when you pull the legs down, it's important to make sure you close the clips completely so it doesn't mess up the leveling of it. And when you do open it, you have to make sure as well that all of the legs are pulled out fully so they go to the same height. Whenever you're using a tripod, you don't have to use it at its full length. You can shorten some of them, but it's important to remember that if you are going to shorten the tripod, that you would not want to do it like this, to where the leg at the bottom is extended, but the one in the middle isn't, because it's less stable. So if you were to do it, you would want to have this one and this one done, and you would make this one go, but you would shorten this one. This just helps with stability, but it's still going to be the same length. And once you've got the legs down and even, it should stand up straight. And there's lots of different knobs and functions on an actual tripod, so I'm going to show you all about those. So there's lots of different knobs and functions on a tripod that make it work smoothly, so I'm going to show you what some of those are. So first you have this handle that turns it side to side, and this screw is what controls the tightness of it. So if you loosen it, it's going to move all over. But then if you tighten it, then it's going to be steady and not going to move. And so then there's the same thing. Lots of these knobs control the tightness. So if I unscrew this knob, this is going to move loosely, and if I screw it, then it won't move. And then there's this knob on top that controls the height. So say you have a larger phone, you would unscrew this knob to be able to fit your phone inside of it. But then once you've got it in, you want to tighten it to make sure it's stable. This also moves as well to get different angles for the camera. And then lastly, it's missing the handle on this specific tripod, but most tripods will have a screw handle. And when you unscrew it, it makes the tripod taller for higher angles. And when you screw it back, it makes it shorter.
Once you get the tripod set up, you can do things like film people walking or moving extremely smoothly. You can also move the camera angles up and down while filming something while keeping it steady and smooth. You can also move the camera at different angles to get lower shots and then go back to higher shots while staying smooth and in the same place.